Yo, what is up, people? Captain Shandy here, second video of the day. How are we doing? I hope we are all okay and enjoying our Fridays. Just gonna jump into a game of PES on my club online. As you can see, making a few changes to the team. Don't see any reason why not. Our form recently has been fucking abysmal, so may as well make a few changes and see if we can maybe turn the tide a little bit with some fresh legs and maybe slightly different options going forward. Coutinho and Maradona and Mbappe's pacing behind to the middle gives us a little bit of a change of style to when we play with Lewandowski, where we normally go into his head or his feet. Mbappe we can obviously look for in behind, but we'll keep the back line more or less as it is. Looking at the midfield as well, obviously Henderson's a little bit tired. We could just up his stamina, but I think we will go for a change. Seems we're making the changes anyway, and Tielemans comes into the midfield, so we'll jump out there and into a ranked match and hope that we come up against somebody who is genuinely of a similar level, or given our current form, let's hope they're fucking worse than I am, to be fair. That's probably our only chance of getting a result, because we do not look like turning things around against anybody that's going to give us a decent game. We really need to have a little bit of a bump in confidence by beating someone. So as you can see there, we've jumped into a game. His rating is considerably higher than mine at 622. Based in Germany, for some reason wants to have a Man United badge and kit, fuck knows why. And we'll just jump in and make sure we've got the right settings for the stadium, etc., as we are the home team and we're ready to go. He's obviously making a few changes to his side, so we'll have a little look at how he plays. As you see, he's quite similar to me, really. Counter-attack, long ball. He likes a low through ball and one-touch football, so maybe he is a little bit more technical than I am with the tick-attacker and stuff like that. Pretty conservative in the way that he presses and where he decides to do it. Similar to many people, including myself, his best route of scoring and main way of conceding are both from through balls. So yeah, expect to see some balls played through the middle of the back two or between the full-backs and centre half. I will be doing similar things, as I will have Neymar running from the middle, supported by the skillful but not necessarily so quick Coutinho and Diego Maradona. You may have heard of him. So we go into the game here at what is apparently Anfield. Doesn't really look an awful lot like Anfield, and it's just occurred to me actually as we start the game that none of the players have taken the knee for Black Lives Matter, the racist fucking pricks. As we play the ball into Coutinho and then Mbappe going wide to Matuidi. Looks to pull it back. Philip Coutinho has a shot. It's a decent effort and forces a save from the United goalkeeper. I probably should take a closer look at their opposition squads before we start, so I can actually tell you who that was that made that save. As the ball comes in, it's headed clear and it's dropped to Matuidi, headed down towards Tielemans. He can't get the shot off. Maybe Kante can with his left foot, and he has, in emphatic style, opened the scoring. Again, we get ourselves an early goal, and let's hope this time that is a sign of things to come, rather than us just throwing away a lead like we have tended to do over the last few games. You may have noticed the goal got skipped. No opportunity to see the replay there. Not going to get too worked up about it for now, you know, it's Friday, chill out. But it's a bit of a shame because it was a lovely strike on his weak foot, Kante. He doesn't score too many like that. But we do have the game going again with Ronaldo. Now Ruhullit looking for Lionel Messi, back into Benzema. Looking for Messi on his right foot, and it's a decent save at his near post from Szczesny. I've always thought that sounds like some sort of ailment. Szczesny. As the ball comes in, and it is headed clear by Skriniar. Edge of the box, Alexandro. Straight down at the goalkeeper's throat. No particular issues, and he pings the ball wide. Diego Maradona, who skips past his man beautifully. And another one. And this is very reminiscent of his goal against England. Can he carry on? No, of course he can't, because I got excited. So United picked the ball up, but Skriniar doesn't allow Ronaldo to have any time on it, and the ball is back with Liverpool, but not for very long, as Pogba picks it up off Tielemans, and he instantly gives the ball away as well. Not the most high quality bit of football that you're ever likely to see, but Conte is on the break, and he plays it wide to Matuidi, who looks for an early cross. And Mbappe was looking to get in front of Ederson, who everybody seems to have in goal, but couldn't, and Ederson pings the ball wide to Ronaldo, who does well to bring it down on his chest. And United begin to build the play. Pogba giving the ball away there, looking very much like his real life counterpart, i.e. fucking dog shit most of the time. Maradona has looked to square the ball across to Coutinho, but he couldn't quite get in front of the defender. And now United may break with Hullet, but I spoke too soon again. Conte has nipped in and won the ball before Matuidi gives it away. And now on the break here down the right hand side with Ruud Hullet for Manchester United. He's looked inside and found Karim Benzema, who tries to turn and play the pass towards Ronaldo, but it's too straight with too much pace, and it rolls out harmlessly for a goal kick to Liverpool, which will go long to Kylian Mbappe. He manages to get his head on the ball but can't direct it in the direction of any of his teammates, and good tracking there from Trent Alexander-Arnold to come back and win the ball off Ronaldo as Liverpool start to build through the midfield again. Matuidi driving on, finds Coutinho. Kante, still Kante. He's done well there. Maradona's turned his man. He's going to get the shots off, but he's forced an excellent save out of Ederson. And the ball breaks kindly for the United defenders, and now they can maybe launch their own counter-attack as Paul Pogba picks the ball up off of Ruud Hullet and finds Cristiano Ronaldo on the left flank. Overlap from Alexandro. Can he get a cross in here, the Brazilian? He does. It's a good one. Headed away by Matuidi. It falls to Hullet. Oh, it took a deflection off of Diallo as it was on its way to goal, and it really could have wrong-footed the goalkeeper and almost dropped in the bottom corner. As it is, it's an actual corner, which is whipped in by Lionel Messi. Pogba! What? Well, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if that was saved off the line or cleared off the line by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Whatever it is, Pogba must have thought he'd scored, as Liverpool look to counter, and a good bit of defending prevents Maradona's long ball reaching Philippe Coutinho. Matuidi does find the Brazilian. Tielemans looks for Mbappe, drops it off to Coutinho, whose first touch is too heavy. Hasn't really contributed to the game so far, Philippe Coutinho, as Liverpool try to build from the back again, and Trent Alexander-Arnold sloppy in possession. Javi Martinez picks the ball up for United in the middle, but Harry Winks gets ahead of Benzema, and possession is turned over again as Tielemans drives to midfield, sweeps the ball out left to Matuidi. He manages to find Mbappe. Mbappe lays it off to Coutinho. Can Coutinho shoot? He can. It's blocked on its route to goal, but the header doesn't go too far as it falls to Tielemans. He doesn't shoot. He tries to find Coutinho. Back to Tielemans, and as he tries to steer it in the direction of Kylian Mbappe, the flag goes up. And Mbappe is just offside as he tries to get in behind. The ball goes long from Ederson, and Skriniar picks it up and knocks it to Tielemans. Some good football, one touch, two touch football from Liverpool on the right hand side in the middle of the pitch. And Matuidi gives the ball away a little bit cheaper. He picks up the loose ends, and Tielemans does the same. Now Maradona, can he drive towards goal? He will. He's still going towards goal. Maradona, is a good save by Ederson, and cleared for half time. As we go into the break, 1-0 Liverpool. We've probably had the better of the half on the whole. And we waste no time getting back into the second half as United kick off. Martinez, here's Virgil van Dijk. Lionel Messi on the right flank for Manchester United. Thank God we never heard those words in real life. And here he comes, the Argentinian, drinking inside of Matuidi. His pass is poor, however, and Mbappe picks up the bits and pieces and looks down the line for Coutinho, who dives inside his man and is driving towards goal. What can he do here? Nothing. Because he's fucking shit. He's been shit ever since he left Liverpool. And he's only in the team because others weren't performing. And now we see Man United on the counter-attack with Ruud Gullit. And he finds Benzema, and Benzema slips it into the near post. And that will make the game all square. And we didn't get to see a replay of that. And that wasn't me, actually. I let that play out. And he decided to skip his own replay. So fair enough. It wasn't a bad goal, actually, really, from the counter-attack after Coutinho gave away the ball, but nevertheless, again, Coutinho unable to find his man, getting very, very frustrated with that performance from him. And now Benzema again has managed to get in behind. What can he do here? Benzema, he scores, and in quick succession, Karim Benzema has put the sword to Liverpool both times. The ball lost by Philippe Coutinho in similar areas by the little Brazilian, and Liverpool have been punished, and they've completely switched off here, and Ronaldo's got a chance, and Ronaldo hits the post, and Liverpool have gone to 6s and 7s. They look completely and utterly flustered, having conceded 2 goals in quick succession to their rivals, and they really need to regain their composure and get back into the game, as Coutinho picks the ball up on the left-hand side and this time is able to find the overlap of Matuidi, who fires across in low, but it doesn't get past the first defender and goes for a corner, which is whipped in by Harry Winks. Headed away. Matuidi picks the ball up outside the edge of the box. Winks again. Matuidi again. Can he find a yard for a cross? No, he can find Coutinho, who looked to take a bit of a nudge in the box. It was more like a slam, to be perfectly honest with you, but nothing doing for the referee. So we play on, a Manchester United counter-attack, and Ronaldo is dispossessed by Skriniar, and it is now Liverpool themselves who can counter-attack. Maybe it's some pace as Coutinho finds Kylian Mbappe, puts him in on goal. Mbappe, good save. Coutinho, he's picked up the pieces and he has scored with the follow-up to equalise and make it 2-2. And I don't care what anyone says, Philippe Coutinho is a world-class player. I've always rated him, and it's good to see him back in a Liverpool shirt. It'd be even better if he brought that man Kylian Mbappe with him in real life, although Maradona may be a bit of a stretch and is possibly past his best. As we kick off again with Manchester United now pinned back to 2-2, and you think both teams will want to win this as United try and build through the middle, but it's intercepted, and now Tielemans on the ball for Liverpool. Mbappe can't hold on to it as he tries to turn away from his man, and Messi now has the ball for United, looks for Gullit, can't hold on to it. Diallo wins that well. Mbappe, lovely little turn ball to Coutinho, who's tried to find Mbappe again, and it almost finds its way through the little reverse pass, but not quite. If he'd have managed that, it would have certainly been a case of all is forgiven. And Kante is looking for the shot, but can't find it. Has to go wide to Diego Maradona. Skips past one man, skips past the second. Maybe a foul. Gets the cross in just about before the ball crossed the byline. Did get a little clip, a challenge that he had to ride, but nothing doing for the referee. And United not doing a great job of building the play from the back, but then nor are Liverpool's. Must be said, there's been some really good bits of football in here, and just like that from Benzema, there's been some real average schoolboy errors made by both teams as well, and some really scrappy bits of play, particularly in that midfield. It's lacked a little bit of quality. The likes of Pogba and Kante and Ruud Gullit maybe not playing as well as they might when they're on the ball. That must be said, actually, as Ronaldo looks to get away, he doesn't, and Szczesny collects. It must be said that Kante, out of the Liverpool trio in midfield, has had a rather good game at driving forward with the ball. So not all bad, but sometimes some of the link-up players haven't been good. And talking of driving forward with the ball, here comes Maradona. He beats a man and he's still going. Maradona, and Van Dijk steps in coolly and calmly, wins the ball off of the Argentinian legend. And although they try and start an attack again, Man United, it's quickly given away by Ronaldo. And here is Maradona again as he waits for the challenge and just lays it off to Tielemans, who can't get across him but can win the free kick, as we decide this is a good opportunity to maybe get Lewandowski on with his height and his heading ability, with the game in the dying minutes, and a free kick in a good area. And we also make the change. We get Alexander-Arnold on to the free kick, and then having looked at his my opponent pauses the game, so I take a look at all of the players, and having a look there at Alexander-Arnold's stamina, he's going to have to make way as Mbappe makes way for Lewandowski. Tielemans will make way for Steven Gerrard, Jordan Henderson, or Willie? No, he won't. And that will just be the two changes there. So off comes Trent. Cuadrado instead will whip the ball in, as we have 5 minutes left of normal time. Can we get some sort of win out of this game? The ball was dropped to Matuidi, and he's forced a good save out of Ederson. The ball into the box from Cuadrado wasn't too much to write home about. He hung it up there, but the clearance dropped to Matuidi, and he almost found the top corner with the volley. The ball comes long from the corner, drops to Kante, who heads it wide to Cuadrado, beats his man. It's a free kick in a good position here. Oh, no, it's not. It's offside. How could he be offside? The ball wasn't passed. He was beating his... I don't understand that at all. What the fuck has gone on there? Cheating arseholes. Wasn't he? I didn't even pass it. He was dribbling and he got fouled. Fucking, it was a good position as well. You'd have fancied someone to maybe cause the keeper some problems from there, but hey ho, we'll never know, as Cuadrado drives through the midfield and gets wiped out by Vidal. Absolutely disgusting there. I don't know if you saw the crowd not socially distancing whatsoever. Not good to see. I mean, they shouldn't even really be in the stadium. I'm surprised that the ground staff have missed that. They're making a lot of noise as well. So, oh, hang on a minute. Lewandowski is through for United. Oh, wow, what a piece of goalkeeping from Skriniar. And it will be Szczesny, I should say. And it will be the last kick of the game, actually. I felt for sure Lewandowski was going to punish me there as he went through on goal. But really good goalkeeping from Szczesny. And, well, it's not a loss, guys, is it? You know, it's not a loss. It is a positive result against the player who was higher rated than I. So I'll take that, given the way that the results have gone recently. I mean, it's not been particularly good. Some of the football's been really poor. To be perfectly honest with you, you know, if people were to write to YouTube to try and get me cancelled, it'd have nothing to do with my offensive humour and everything to do with how shit at fucking games I am. As we go to the stats, looks like we had most of the game possession-wise, shots-wise. And Benzema, unsurprisingly, gets man of the match from Manchester United after a great display. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Good to see you again. Take care of yourselves.